Hello fellow traders, this is Paul Limmel. Got another stock here. This one's actually holding up pretty well in a pretty shaky market, IBM, and I'll break down the cycles here in a second. But first, before we dive in, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. Helps us to reach more traders like you and keeps you updated on our latest trading tip. Okay, breaking down the cycles here. This is actually a pretty good solid chart pattern for this market. The market conditions are pretty rough right now, and despite that we had a pretty solid pullback so far on IBM. Now looking at the cycles on the cup, it was actually a short cup here. The run up on that from the May 2023 was about 1 BMI, vector of 3, so not real fast, typical of a very high volume stock like this. And a TD6 pullback, first cycle down, and a TM1 is 1.5 month cycle, and you can see the pullback from that held above the first cycle low, so you get the price squeeze coming in. You actually also have a signal on the CCI indicator actually right at that bottom, and the 100 MA was actually a real good signal too on that. Breakout of a 2-bar high would have got you in real tight on that. So right now we're actually in a PBC zone, and that's coming back to retest that 50 MA. You can see right here we have a little TD3 cycle. We had the first touch of the 50 MA, little spike TD3 cycle, and if this first pullback low holds, you got a cycle squeeze coming in there in the PBC zone, and this would be a buy above that about a 5-bar high and a breakout here. So I always like to scale in on these 5, 10, and 25 bars if you know, just to cut the risk on it. So over here, for example, you take a 5-bar high breakout, 10-bar high breakout on part 2, 1/3, and then a 25-bar high. See if you get 25 bars there. It might be short of that. Very close to it. So you'd be scaling in, basically having an average in here, somewhere in here. So it's just a way to cut the risk down if the cycles are a tad off. So it does look pretty good on this PBC zone pullback so far. Again, finding support at the 50 MA and above the cup consolidation here. If you're unfamiliar with any of the trading terms I'm using, you can find our club lingo at beginnerdtradingclub.club/lingo. Now looking at the weekly chart, you can see what's happening here. We have basically a breakout to a historical high right here. So all this is PBC zone action. And again, it's just building a new base above the prior highs from way back when. So it's acting pretty good on a weekly. You get the breakout of this area right here, and this week right here, this is on Tuesday right now, but if we end up on Friday with this kind of still an inverted hammer basis, this could be a very good bar to take a breakout of the high right there on a weekly breakout once we get that breakout of the high. But so far looking pretty good on a weekly chart. It's blue sky territory. So now the prior base breakout of the highs, long-term highs, was about a 72% gain through the first original peak off of that. This is about a 28%, so very possible we'll get a 75 to 100% gain out of this 206 area. So, and again, we get a tough market right now, so anything can happen. Just have to be aware of the possibility that even if support and cycles look like they'll hold, they can always cave and go into some deeper pullbacks. So but so far right now it looks pretty good. IBM, International Business Machines, pretty good chart right here. Probably going to be about an 87 on the chart rating on it. If you're interested in our trading style and want to join the club or get one-on-one coaching, head over to cycletradingtraining.com. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.